Alright guys, so today we are comparing the physical and the int Kid Boos. One thing, this guy, he's pretty much only here to show you guys what not to do. I'm not even sure if it's worth it to rainbow like the awakened version of int Kid Boo, but here's the thing, they have the same name. So originally I did this just to use them both on Dokkan Battlefield. Don't do this, because I haven't used both of them in Dokkan Battlefield for like a few years. I haven't even used this guy in Dokkan Battlefield for like a year, if that tells you something. But anyways, that's besides the point. This video is about Physical Kid Boo versus Int Boo. Physical Kid Boo is a really good support type unit, gives 50% in 2 key. Int Kid Boo is what should be on paper a really hard hitting unit, but he's really not. Like, you look at this and you're like, whoa, 170% attack, and then like you look and his attack, it's so low. It's not even 16,000, and he's a rainbowed like Dokkan Fest exclusive. And on top of that, if you look at it, he doesn't have any defense. So this is one out of all of the 120 leads, this is the one that probably needs an easy A the most. And on top of all of that, he has no key links at all. So we are, well, first of all, we're gonna hop into an event with Physical Kid Boo, and then after that, we're gonna hop into an event with Int Kid Boo. We will be back in a second. Alright, so here we are against, the Legendary Goku event, where I go in all of these videos pretty much. So first rotation, we got Physical Kid Boo with 70,000 defense. The reason I'm pointing out his defense is because he is going to have significantly higher defense than Int Kid Boo, even though Int Kid Boo is rainbowed and my Physical Kid Boo has 1 dupe. Although the 1 dupe is more than a normal 1 dupe, because remember, Physical Kid Boo does have an S rank in the potential system, so like he does get more stats than most units would for that 1 dupe. So there he was over a million, which is good. Next time we see him, he's going to have double support, but he's not going to have too many links active, which is a comment on the a common thing on the Resurrected Warriors team, because like the support type units, like they're good, but they don't share many links with pretty much anyone. Just being honest. Hopefully here we can finish off the Space Goku, just because I don't like to stay on the same phase for too long. Okay. Now I think if you're just looking at the attack stat, Int Kid Boo is definitely going to be more impressive in this. I'm pretty sure. But one thing to keep in mind, Int Kid Boo, no key links at all. Like, Physical Kid Boo doesn't have key links either, but he does give himself and the whole rotation key. So that pretty much simulates key links and more. Because it's like, he wouldn't be giving Bardock anything, but he is, It's like, if it was just links, he wouldn't be giving him anything, like if he was over there. But because it's not links, he is giving him something. So defense here should be the exact same as it was last time. Yep, 70k, because Bardock only gives attack. So now Kid Boo has Fierce Battle and a lot of support. Like, counting himself, that's a lot of support. So here's attack stat is at 1.409 million. That is like, I mean, for a support type unit, that is very good. This Bardock is at 700k. I need one more dupe to rainbow this Bardock, and I probably would. Right now, I think I have 1 dupe, like, filled out for him, just because when the Hidden Potential System first came out, that Bardock was the only STR unit that I had that was a UR. He was it. He was the only one. Simpler times. I'm not gonna lie, when I started to, like, reminisce, I completely forgot what I was talking about. I was just thinking about back when the Hidden Potential System first came out, and you could only do it 1 orb at a time. You'd be like, okay, I gotta get this attack orb, and then it would load for 15 seconds, and you're like, okay, I'll get this defense node, that'll take 15 seconds, and it was so time consuming to put orbs into units, but it was so satisfying at the same time. Okay, so here we do just have Bardock on rotation. I don't think we saw a rotation with Kid Boo without any like additional support besides himself, so I guess we will see that. So here I'm floating off Bardock. Next time we see Kid Boo, we'll have that. And then after that, I think we're going to swap over to Int Kid Boo. Because it's not like there's too much you want to see here. Like, sure, you can see him without his full passive. So he's not giving himself the additional key, but I'll spoil it for you. If he's not giving himself the additional key, he's giving everyone 30% attack and defense. And he's not going to super. That's pretty much all it changes. He goes from supering to not supering, and he gives a little less of a buff. We'll just do this, because next rotation, we're already not going to have any support. So it doesn't matter as long as we cut after next rotation. Even if we get super here, I don't think we're gonna like deactivate Boo's full passive. We need to be above 80%, which I think should be pretty easy here. We're getting supered. Angel Golden Frieza is also lowering attack, 27k. Yeah, we're definitely fine. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I had him tank that instead of Tech Golden Frieza. Tech Golden Frieza had his full passive, so he had 80% damage reduction. So it probably would have been better to put him up there, but I didn't think about that, I guess. Okay. We got Dildo Frieza. You know how it is. Okay, with no support, his defense is at 55k, which is still respectable considering he is just a support type unit. And then we're going to put him in that front slot. We're going to give him the super. And after we see this number, we're going to swap Physical Kid Buu within Kid Buu on this exact same team. And just, you know, feel him out. See how high his attack stat can get. All that nonsense. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I didn't see his attack stat there. Okay, you guys saw his attack stat there. Most of the time in the bottom left, you can see their attack stat even after they've attacked. But because he got an additional normal, I actually can't see. But anyways, guys, we will be back in a second on pretty much this exact same team within Kid Buu. 2. Alright, so here we are on the Resurrected Warriors team with a little something extra. I did throw on the 50% support type Vegeta because, remember, Angel Golden Frieza does give a slight buff to Extreme Int. No, it's just Int. So we can throw him on here, and that does make Kid Buu just a lot better. Now, let's see. Now, one thing to keep in mind as well is that in Kid Buu, he does recover 12% HP on Super. 2.66 million. That's a lot. Okay. I think we might be able to get him over 3 million here, because Bardock gives the same buff as Cooler, but Bardock is going to give him Fierce Battle, which is a 15% extra attack link. So we could be looking really good. Next rotation, we're actually going to get that. Now, just because, like, out of the principle, I feel like we should get at least one rotation where we have no support with Buu. Because, man, if there's no supporter on Buu, Buu does struggle for ki a lot. He needs 6 ki, and if there's no supporter on him, he also doesn't hit insanely hard either. Like, he was built to be an insanely hard hitter, and he just really wasn't. I don't know. When I first pulled him, I, like, used, like, support type items just because I wanted him to look super impressive, and then he just really wasn't that impressive. Okay. Angel Golden Frieza is going to finish us up here. Perfect. Okay, so now here, we'll just do that because Buu doesn't need all that. Alright, so here this should be Buu's best attack stat of the video. 63,000 defense is not bad, but also not great. 51k for Vegeta is actually very, very bad. I'm going to use an Ox King just to make sure that I don't die. And let's see what Kid Buu gets to here. This is definitely going to be the highest attack stat we've seen all video from like any unit at all. But this is with 80% attack support. Brutal Beatdown, Fierce Battle active. 2.46. Was Big Bad Bosses active last time? It might have been. That might have been a thing. Okay, so that wasn't super impressive, but I think we had Big Bad Bosses active last time. I kind of want to get that rotation again with Big Bad Bosses, but also I'm not sure how long that would take. But he would probably be over like 3 million, to be honest, just because it's the exact same rotation as with Metal Cooler, except he would be getting an extra 15% attack from Lynx. So my memory's so bad I already forgot like what his attack stat was, but it should have been very, very good. Now, I did accidentally just float off Metal Cooler again, which does mean it's going to be a while until we see him without any key support. So here I'm actually going to float off Vegeta. Vegeta's been giving him 50% attack and defense and 3 ki this whole time. It's basically like we've had him in a life jacket this whole time. Now it's time to sink or swim. Let's test out Buu without a unit that you're not going to run. Because let's be real, even though there's a lot of Int-type units you can run on this team, you're not going to run the 50% Int support of Vegeta on this team much, just because a 50% buff is not enough. That had a lot more like alliteration than I thought it would. Actually, I think it just rhymed. Whatever. 50% buff is just not enough to run. Like, even, like, at the 2-year anniversary, we were like, why would you even do that? Oh, nice dodge there from Vegeta. So next rotation, we are going to have some support again, but that's just because I'm stupid and I didn't mean to do that. But the turn after that, we should not have any key support. I'm floating off Bardock here, but he doesn't give key, so it doesn't really matter. Because he's not going to get a super anyway when we don't have any extra key for him. Well, any key support, I mean. Okay. Yep, no damage there. I was really hoping we could have finished this off here. I mean, I guess it's fine. Crit? No, okay. No additional either, because I don't have dupes in my Golden Frieza. I bobbed so many copies of Golden Frieza. It's almost insane. Definitely don't do as I do, because when I say I bobbed copies of Golden Frieza, I don't mean like, oh, like last week I bobbed a whole lot of copies of Golden Frieza. I mean like, I think it was the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta banner, like when he first came out. I think he was on that banner, and I bobbed so many copies of him. I also bobbed a whole lot of copies of Super Saiyan Gogeta, STR Gogeta, and man, do I regret that, because he got his ECA and now he's really good. So, definitely don't bob units like I do, like I did. At this point, that was like 3 years ago at least. Okay, after this rotation, we're going to get the rotation I want to see, and then just after that, I think we're going to call it a video. Just because, I mean, we already pretty much knew what we've seen today. It's like, Physical Kid Buu is probably the better option. Int Kid Buu can, in theory, do much more damage than Physical Kid Buu can provide, you know? But, like, it really does just depend on the situation you're in here. Because, like, if you can get a super for Kid Buu, Int Kid Buu, then he does a lot of damage. But if you can't, then, like, he doesn't do much. Because even, like, he has no defense, and he does heal, but he has to super attack to heal. Okay, so we got lucky here. We actually got lucky here, and we're going to be able to super attack. But this is the first time we've seen him without that 50% attack, so he does still have 30 here. But after this attack set, I think we're going to call it a video. How much is that going to do? Okay, 177,000. 2.1 million. He would be under 2 million without support. You might be thinking, oh, that's not bad, but for a unit that has no defense and no key links, that's pretty bad. Alright, anyways, guys, let me know which Kid Buu is your favorite, which one you like better, which one you think is objectively better. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel. My name is Blah, and I'll see you guys next time.